Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. It's been great, so I'm kind of nervous because these are all brand new and I haven't performed them before, so it's going to be fun to see what happens. I have an iPad. Cool. So this first piece is called Metanoia. The rain rained and the cobbles did what cobbles do when wet. Also, the sky was more or less dark, which could be interpreted as nighttime if one was so inclined. Anyway, a woman was jogging along the gloomy street holding a damp newspaper above her head. If this was a movie, you'd see a glimpse of the paper with some portentous headline emblazoned across its blurred cover. Yeah, you'll just have to take my word for it, it did. The woman had clothes on, and a face, she had one of them too, but to be honest, it won't impact the story, so I won't bore you with the details of her auburn skin or shapely collarbones. She was of strong determination, however, and I'm far more inclined to tell you that she knew her way around a printing press and a library card and a revolver and a folder with the words "Top Secret" stamped on it, but I'm not confident she'll be alive much longer. Not because she'll be murdered or anything, gosh no, she may have at least 60 years left, but really, is that enough time to get to know someone with a library card? Anyway, I digress. This woman, let's call her Benjamima, was going at a fair pace. She received a terrible call 10 minutes prior, and with remarkable efficiency, she'd thrown on her least comfortable dress and most inappropriate wet weather footwear and took off into the harsh night. Cold, unforgiving, and studied intensely by meteorologists, Benjamima bounded urgently through the town, the newspaper now mulch in her hand. As she ran, a lonely train tooted in the distance, as evocative as the howl of a prairie wolf or the bleat of a farmyard goat. Benjamima knew the train meant she had but minutes left. Her pace hurried, the voice at the other end of the phone echoing words in her ears. Runner beans, parsnips. No, that was a shopping list she was meant to write. And suddenly, with a sharp intake of breath, she tripped like a drunk British woman on holiday carrying 2 large margaritas next to a pool. The sound of slow moving footsteps coming towards her wakes her up, and she looks up groggily to a figure pointing a gun at her head. Dun dun dun. It's her assistant. Her mum? Her sister? No. Her cat. Her cat. Yes. So it's her cat holding the gun, right? And the cat wants the folder in her jacket pocket that says how the mayor secretly had an affair and covered it up by blackmailing that actress and the vicar and the guy who found the body of the mistress in the chimney. I hear you ask, how's the cat even involved anyhow? And can a cat even hold a gun? Well, you're about to find out. Mr. Smushy pulls the trigger. Mr. Smushy is the name of the cat. I may need to give this a second draft, actually. Because that's my first one. Okay. So, next one's just a bit more... that's not serious, but it's not weird. It's called Pretty. My wife's little sister, she's like 4, and a while ago she turned to me and said, "Hey, Ben, do you want to wear a dress?" I asked her, "Why is that?" And she said, "Because you look pretty in a dress." And really, isn't that the only attitude we need in life? So it's based on that. I'll wear a dress, I'll don the suit, I'll wear the heels and slip on the boots, I'll do the makeup and shave off my beard, I'll paint my nails, I'll try on the brassiere, I'll hitch up my tie, put gel in my hair, slap on the aftershave, I don't really care. Let's mix and match, indulge my femininity. Doesn't matter to me, just as long as I'm pretty. So next one, it's just one of those sort of weird ones that you come up with and you kind of just write it in one go and then you don't really think about it much. It's called Don't Crack on Me. Don't crack on me, egg. I came here looking for some protein, and here you are threatening to spill your sunny contents all over my plate, you bastard. Why would you do this? I've done nothing to you. You didn't hear the cheese complain when I got it out of the fridge. Nor the orange juice with all its bits in. Maybe I expected too much from you. I saw free range, and I guess I thought you might be good for me. A good egg. But you've just let me down, like I'm the butt of your joke. Ha ha, look at the silly little man making his breakfast. I'm going to crack on him. Well, not again, not ever, not today. I honestly feel so betrayed. I was going to dip my soldiers in you, but now I guess I'll just settle for an omelette. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so my final piece. I was thinking a lot about sort of doing like a kind of like a sequel to like a piece that I've done before, and I was going back and forth because you know, it doesn't usually work out. You know, sometimes it can be a bit tricky to sort of bring back that magic. And so what I did, I just started writing. The best thing to do when you're writing is just to write and see how it goes. And so after a while, I got back into the rhythm of a previous piece, and I just thought, what the hell? I'll just carry on writing, and I'll just see where it goes. And so my final piece tonight is called "You're Still a Little Shit." You prick. You little prick. I have one fuck left to give, and it certainly ain't going to be wasted on you, you facetious little prick. I'd rather be at home, drinking Tizen, watching people fall over on the internet, but I'm here, having to listen to your bouquet of bullshit, you crusty little cauliflower man. You cock. You little cock. You pugnacious, chauvinistic, must-not-resuscitate little cock. It was hate at first sight when you slid into my life, you belligerent little slug fucker. And it's tiring. It really is, hating you. I'd rather use the energy to do something productive, like read a book or alphabetize my cereals. But your egomania makes me want to burrow my way into the fucking seabed, you insufferable, conceited douchebag. And I'm not even kidding, you turn my stomach. You give beige a bad name, and frankly, I've had acne less greasy and unbearable than you. You twat. You unctuous piss weasel. You gilded gobshite. You gold standard dick spindle. You builder bastard. You count cocula. You chundering dump truck of disappointment. You absolute bum. Look what you've done. I'm all out of swears, drained of insults, but I'm not gonna fucking stop. As long as you can continue to be a little shit, then you can be certain I'm going to call you out on it. So please, take the cold shiver I feel every time I smell your misery and leave us alone. I'm just going to make a quick plug. At Cineworld on Thursdays we have a film quiz. It's really fun from 7 till 9:30. I host it sometimes. Come along. It's good fun. So yeah, it's really good.